start. Paste. Press enter. Excellent. All right. You can see me. I can hear me. I can create audio loopback. Excellent. Hello. Welcome back, everybody. It is the 24th. Christmas Eve for many. So, and it is no longer 11 at night, and I'm no longer bordering on delirium. So, yay! As you can see, everything is pretty much as I left it, with the exception of the rip cards moved because I took them to go shine more flashlights at them to see if any of my flashlights would make it through. Answer is no, they won't. And the two Allen Ginter boxes moved slightly because the power switch for the light overhead is behind that, so I had to kind of get behind there. So otherwise, this is all as you left it yesterday, and yeah, we'll resume on that box there in a second. But if I remember right, I'm going to reread chat here just to double check. Yes, I won't be able to watch live, but please post pics of whatever regular mini is inside. Yes, all right. So Bucket says that we are ripping this, and it is the double for the Mets. I'm just double triple checking because you can't unrip it, you know. New York Mets, Bucket is potato. Okay, all right. Visual confirmation again. Like I said, once you tear, can't go back. All right. So, I don't know that I've ever actually done a double. It is literally just straight down though. Okay, cool. So what I always do is just kind of very lightly notch it, just to make sure that it kind of starts clean, you know what I mean? So just kind of score a little. Just because I don't want it to go all wacky crazy. You know, I want a nice clean start to things. There we go. And I basically just do a little fraction. And actually, I'm going to need this guy because I cut my nails the other day, and I have like a 2-day window, it seems. They are too short for a week. I have 2 days where they're actually functional, and then they're too long again. I cut them, and then I can't use them for anything. All of a sudden, oh, too long again. There we go. Got it. All right. A little bit of foam there back up. I tend to go slowly and methodically if you can't tell. It's an Acuna Jr. Now, get our knife friend back out here. There we are. Nice. Let's do the exact same thing. Get back in there. Thank you. Get you up there. Nice. Excellent. Not a elegant way on the double rips. That's for sure. All right. Well, I will get him out and sleep him the rest of the way afterwards when I'm not trying to do this in front of a camera without knocking over piles underneath. But you called it with the fairly ordinary on the one side. Now, with all of that behind me, let's continue to try to work. This one will come out a little easier. There we go. It's a maze. And that one wanted to tear the front a little harder. It is a double regular. Wow, Bucket called that shot. We tried to channel for red ink and stained glass. We did. We tried. But there you go. Maze on the one side. Acuna. Somebody said that they are still short print inside, that they're different than like the standard, right? I think I remember hearing that. So, in any event, I will take care of removing those the rest of the way when we're done here, and I'll get them sleeved up. But that's fun. Like I said, I've never got to do a double rip, so that was cool. Thanks, Bucket. There we go. Okay. We'll pop him back into place. All right, real fast before we start, I'm just going to slide a couple of things into place. Because I did kind of make things pretty, if you will, for the final photo of the evening. All right. If you could not fall over, that would be super cool. This is that thing where I'm trying to like reach around the camera mount, like we talked about yesterday. Okay, so let me get these kicked over this way. There we go. Pull that up. Yeah, that looks great. Okay, fantastic. Okay, let's move Burleson over too. Just get my little bit of room there back. We won't cover up Skeens. We'll put him like that. Perfect. Clean up what I just knocked around there. Straighten this up. And I believe we're ready. Okay. Let's roll. This is box 11 out of the case, or 5 in the break, if you prefer. Be really cool if we got one of those Gara type things. It's a redemption, but still. Since they advertise them in the bottom of every box, it'd be awfully nice if someone actually got to see it. All right, we've got Carol, Gilbert, May, Boggs, Ortiz, Dana on the silver portrait. Wait, that pile is what I want. Red Mullet for our fish. And Cece for the Wicked Curve. Next box. Bellinger, Raj, Pena, Cunha, Martinez, Mazeroski on the short print, McGriff on the short print miniature, and Puckett on the Sweet Victory. Burns, Myers, non-baseball spot, Verlander, Contreras, standard mini, Barry Zito, athletics on the wicked curve, Murray, standard silver portrait, Estrada for the Giants, portrait auto, framed auto is what I'm trying to say. Framed mini auto. Words. They're difficult, but we'll get there. These. There you go. A little better. All right. Nice one for the Giants there. So I'm just going to pull our snapbacks down. It's pretty visible, you know. You see it flat just as well. Try and straighten that out. There we go. All right. Adames, Chef Reactions, Ramirez, Norby, Caminero, Onus Wagner in the short print, Crochet, Alan Ginter mini, and Alec Baum for the Phillies on the sweet victory. Pujols, Alex the Great, the Bunny Rabbit, Crochet, Quan O'Neill, Shanuel on the silver portrait. That goes up here. Birdsong, standard mini. Tom Seaver, Wicked Curve. Torre, Bryant, Boogie, non-baseball spot, Rutschman, Hoodie again on the chrome. I find it interesting how they do the full name on the real card and on the base card, I guess, and then Hoodie on some of the parallels. Killebrew, short print, Statebird, Arkansas, Mockingbird. I must have the camera just slightly off of where it was yesterday, or I'm sitting slightly taller or something. Didn't mean to be way off the screen there. Alright, let's get Hoodie. Okay. Just set you there, because why not? Nix, non-baseball spot, Arenado, Devers, Hershiser, Turner, Salvi on the silver portrait, May, standard mini for the non-baseball spot, Wicked Curves, Juan Marichal. Rooker, Sheffield, Aston, non-baseball spot, Sasaki, Schmidt, Yogi Berra on the short print, Harper, Alan Ginter mini, and Altuve, sweet victory. Otani, Jones, Roberts, Felix Hernandez, Wicked Curve, Churio on this silver portrait. Harris, Dustin Harris, Texas Rangers on a framed mini. That's 2 framed minis in a box. Cool. Framed mini autos. You know what I'm saying. It's nice to not hit 2 relics for a change. We're done with that. There we go. That's pretty close. Let's see. Sorry, Tom. Probably go ahead and have to start covering up people. I need. Well, okay. Was about to say I need to buy more stands, but as soon as I do that, I'm just going to complain that I have all these stands that knock things over and blah, blah, blah. What I need to do is get real actual display set up because these cases are supposed to be on the wall. Not like eBay, Amazon, whoever sells them for the wall. I know that part. Like, I bought them to go on the wall to put cards in, is what I'm actually saying. They just landed here because they aren't on the wall yet, and they work for this purpose. So it's like, well, close enough. Wood, McCutcheon, Cruz, Chung, non-baseball, Caro, Ivan Rodriguez, Marlins, short print, El Matador State Beach. I can't even see that. Hold on, sorry. That time I know I'm off camera. It's because I'm squinting to read it. Oh, Malibu. Okay. Sorry, the cursive writing on there. It's not that I can't read cursive. It's the font that they use at the point size they use. With my already awful eyesight, not a good match. Luis Gonzalez, Diamondbacks on the Sweet Victory. All right, Henderson, Darvish, Aaron, Banks, Dizzy Dean's regular. Yep. Roger Clemens is regular. Silver Portrait. Oh, I did the thing again, didn't I? I'll fix it in a second. McGuire, Cardinals, Black Border, Miniature, Kerrywood for the Cubs. Let's see, I need this. It's just those 2. No. Yeah, no. What was I doing here? Sutter is... Yep, okay. So I apparently turned it into a non-baseball pile at some point. I'm an idiot. Whatever. Alright. We knew that already. That's not revelation for anyone here. Continuing on, Weber, non-baseball spot. Kurtz, Mays, Yelich, Mike Trout on the Chrome card. Eckersley, short print for the A's. Cruz, standard back. And then Chris Bryant, Cubs, Sweet Victory. All right. Upside down Ben Rice, just because. Sugano, Laura Perpon, non-baseball. Alonso, Munson, Jorge Soler for the Angels on the Silver Portrait. Willie Mays on the Allen Ginter back. And Johan Santana for the Twins on the Wicked Curve. Alcantara, Alvarez, Livy Dunn, non-baseball spot, Amador, Laura Prepon, Chrome card, George Brett, non-baseball, De La Cruz, standard back miniature, and Scott Rowland Cardinals. All right. Covering the table back there just because we can cover the table. That's all. There we go. Aldegreri, Cruz, Volpe. Oh, here we go. Bagwell. Nice. On the Alan Ginter relic card. We'll do him in a second here. Jones, Braves on the silver portrait. Cape, Florida. Lighthouse. Key Biscayne, Florida. The oldest in Miami-Dade County, apparently. Okay, and Dennis Eckersley, Wicked Curve. All right. Bagwell for the Astros. A little bit of wood bat relic there. That should be hit number 3 for the box. Unless we get lucky and this is a 4-hit box, which that would be cool, wouldn't it? All right. Terang, Bobby Witt Jr., Long, non-baseball spot, Carew and Griffey Jr., LaRussa, short print for the A's, Cy Young, short print miniature, and then Andrew Jones on the Sweet Victory. Seager, Powell, Sorbello, non-baseball rushing, and Smith. Arias on the silver portrait. Contreras on the standard back mini. Juan Marichal on the Wicked Curve. Fitzgerald, Graziati, non-baseball. Contreras, Sale, Olson, Niekro is a short print. Wilson is an Alan Ginterback mini. And then Altuve. Drewski, non-baseball. Bichette, Edmund, Mantle. Puckett is a short print silver portrait. Sisler, regular silver portrait. Derek Jeter, regular miniature. Nolan Ryan, Astros, Wicked Curve. Fitzgerald, non-baseball. Gibson, Boogie, non-baseball. Hines, Correa, DiMaggio is the short print. Ryan Bliss, Alan Ginterback, and Jotunheim Rangers. Okay, Arfin non-baseball, McGreevy, Godino non-baseball, Spawn, Rollins, Keschel, Silver Portrait, George Brett, Alan Ginterback, Short Print Alan Ginterback, Chris Sale, Braves, Wicked Curve, Bergman, non-baseball, Carpenter, Ryan, Kind, non-baseball, Mydroth, Puckett, Short Print, Georgia's State Bird, the Brand Thrasher, and David Ortiz, Sweet Victory. Elena, non-baseball, Bliss, Henderson, Park, Yamamoto, Mathewson on a Silver Portrait, Griffey Jr. for the Mariners. Caught me for a second. The blue threw me off. I keep forgetting they have that alt color from back in the day. Black border miniature. Christy Mathewson on the Wicked Curve. Right, and JC Jackson Sheldon, Bo Jackson, Sandberg, Aparicio, White Sox short print, Berrios, Blue Jays standard mini, and Bregman, Astros. So to answer our question, the auto was not a bonus hit, but it was a good box in that we got 2 autos instead of 2 relics, which is always a possibility. It is, of course, the quote any 3 of situation in terms of what hits come in boxes. So in all technicality, you could hit 3 autos. You could, with the Mitchell and Ness, you could theoretically hit 3 redemptions. I don't know if you could practically hit 3 redemptions, but just in wording, you know. Just square these up real fast before things get all wonky on me and tip over. And we will, there we go. Outstanding. Saw that one. Just happened to cut it directly to a non-baseball person and fix that mistake. All right, fantastic. All right, get this out. Final box of the case. All right, here we go. Good luck. I hope that this one has absolute heat in it. Let's go. Come on. Gwynn, Harper, Buxton, Green, Gilbert. Yeah, regular Gilbert. Guerrero Jr., Silver Portrait, Bo Jackson, Alan Ginterback, Santana Wicked Curve. Steer, Mayo, Cole, Holiday, Shine on the Chrome card, McGriff, short print for the Cubs, Tovar, standard back mini, Scott Rowland, Cardinals, Sweet Victory card. J-Ram, Merrill, Wilson, Relic hit, Davis. Actually, is that a bonus hit? Now you've got me wondering. Whatever. It's behind us. I'm not helping myself. Semyon, Silver Portrait. Oceanside, California. Beach and It. And Eckersley on the Wicked Curve. Come on, Bear, stay on topic. Don't get into the weeds. There you go. Chili Davis of the California Angels on the Alan Ginterback Relic hit. Cool. We'll go ahead and cover up the Kumar Rocker, since we got to see that yesterday. Lee, Albies, Pettit, Job, Cal Raleigh, Walker, Short Print, Rockies, Locklear, Standard Back Miniature, Andrew Jones, Braves, Sweet Victory, Judge, Morgan, Webb, Blade, Freed, Reagan, the Musician, Silver Portrait, Festa, Standard Back Mini, one Marshall, Wicked Curve, Wheeler, Carroll, Snow, non-baseball, Swanson, PCA, Jim Rice, short print for Red Sox, Cade Horton for the Cubs on the Alan Ginterback Mini, and Altuve, Sweet Victory. Reddit guy, Clark, Banks, Dizzy Dean, Graziotti on the Chrome, Chapman, Giants on the Silver Portrait, Biggio on the short printed Alan Ginterback Mini, Nolan Ryan, Wicked Curve. Alright. Halter, Rodriguez, Elko, Yelich. Ooh, that's orange. Cool, cool, cool. Detroit Tigers, Ty Cobb, numbered 6 of 25. We'll get him in just a second. Mazeroski, short print for the Pirates. Scott Sheldon, Alan Ginterback for the Rangers. And Jonah Heim, also the Rangers. There we go. There we go. You can usually see if I put it in the reflection. Cool. Very stern looking card. Apologies, Cruz. I'm just going to cover you up. I'm not going to risk moving things around. Gibson, Simpson, Musial, Robinson, Malloy. Acuna Jr. Silver Portrait. Ron Santo for the Cubs on the short print mini. Chris Sale, Braves. Wicked Curve. Kershaw, Abel. Keen, non-baseball. Naylor, Williams. Honus Wagner, short print. Blue Hen Chicken, Delaware State Bird. And David Ortiz, Red Sox. Page, Jackson on baseball, Bishop on baseball, Campbell, Lugo, Barrios, Silver Portrait, Lugo, Black Border, Christy Mathewson, Wicked Curve. Just bumped that around when I did that. There we go. Strawberry, Shine, None Baseball, Smith, Tatis, Noel, Killebrew, Short Print, Tatis Jr., Standard Back, Mini, and Bregman, Astros, Sweet Victory. Birdsong, Knicks, non-baseball, Coleman, non-baseball, Louder, Clemente, DJ Mighty Me, Silver Portrait, Coronado Beach. That one I think I actually know. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. San Diego, right? Blake Snell, Wicked Curve. Arenado, Rooker, Mattingly, Machado, Shaw. Larkin is a short print. Thought so. Clark, Athletics on a standard miniature. Albert Pujols, Cardinals, Sweet Victory. Sheffield, Otani, Sisler, Pettit, oops, Mini back there, Mayer, come back here, Greg Maddux for the Cubs on a standard mini, Marcelo Mayer, like I just said, Aldegari for the Angels on another framed mini autograph. There we go. Fixed. And if you see that little line, I'm almost certain that's the top. Yeah, that's the top letter that I just put it in. Here, I'll turn it around. That way it's on the back. That's a husky hair. That's not even the top letter. The gift that keeps on getting. Dog glitter. All right. So, nice little one for the Angels there. Were both those Giants today? McRae was yesterday. It was Estrada was today, right? Just tell me I'm right. We're close enough to the end. It's probably correct-ish. All right. Keeping on truckin'. Jones, Wood, Gallon, Rocker, Keschel, Santo, short print. Churio, Alan Ginterback Mini, and Joe Carter Blue Jays. Sweet victory. Kutch, Henderson, Tovar, Mathewson, Soler, Tovar again on the shiny thing. Pujols, I'm just going to start calling it shiny thing. Oral Hershiser, Curves. Seriously, I do not understand why my brain struggles so much to come up with Silver Portrait every time. But it's like I'm having to reinvent the entire dictionary just to find those words. I fundamentally don't understand it. So, forgive me, but that may just be shiny for the last few packs here. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. Darvish, Locklear, Carlton, Jones, Mr. Eon on the Chrome card, Mize short print, Cardinals, Jackson Jobe N222, and Gary Carter for the Mets. We like N222s. We like using all our words. That's right. I haven't been up very long, so mushmouth is to be expected. Oops. Sorry, as I bat you guys around again, reaching around for stuff. Oh, come on, Static. Cooperate with me. Just stay in the trash can. Gilbert, non-baseball. Bellinger, Matthews, Benintendi. Johnson, a short print, shiny. Jenkins, regular shiny. Johnny Mize, a short print, mini. And Felix Hernandez on the Wicked Curve. Raj, Burns, Lauderer, Posada, Hers, Beltre. I forget if Beltre is a short print. I'll look in a second. Idaho, Mountain Bluebird. And Luis Gonzalez, Diamondbacks. Yeah, he is. He always sneaks by me. I keep thinking he's a standard base set card. There's like a handful of the base set ones that I keep thinking are short printed, and he's one that I always think is the other way. Myers, non-baseball. Adames, Campaneris, Perez, Churio. Virtus on a shiny, some left to right print lines on it. DeGrom, black border mini. Oops. And Kerry Wood, Cubs, Wicked Curves. So I knock these around. There we go. We are almost there. Chef Reactions. Babe Ruth. Kat Dennings. Clemens. Keenan Thompson. Chrome. Bagwell short print. Bo Jackson. Chrome Mini. Chris Bryant Cubs. Sweet victory. It's like that one, I don't know why I have to stop and think so hard to come up with the name on it. Okay. Just a couple more to go. Pujols. Alex the Great, non-baseball. Freeman, Wynn, Ripken Jr., He's one I always think should be a short print, and it's partly due to how washed out the photo is. Randy Johnson, Silver Portrait. Mydroth on the Alan Ginterback Mini, and Jack Morris Tigers Wicked Curves. And the last pack of the box. Give us something, won't you? You could have a little surprise in here. Give us something. Torre. Yeah, we'll take it. Rust, non-baseball. Mesa Jr., Stanton. Let's see, we got Alcantara on the standard miniature. We got Eddie Murray on the Sweet Victories. Perez on a short print. And on the filigree, standard silver filigree, but that's right. Keen for the non-baseball spot. All right. Sleeve this guy up. And then I will grab a couple of these stacks here so we can look through them. Although I might actually move a couple stacks first just to make myself some room to physically move around, because some of this gets really precarious, I'm going to be really honest. All right. This left shelf especially is such a pain to reach with the camera mount. That is one that I would love to do just totally differently. I don't know if I will actually pursue it, but I have an idea for how I would totally redo this. I think I showed you all that photo of the hutch that I'm doing all the little storage things on. I want to buy another of those to put directly over this, clamp the camera to it, and come down from above. That way I'm not physically reaching around anything in front of me at all. All right, let's look at some relics real fast here. Boggs for the Red Sox. Contreras, Brewers. Altuve numbered to 50 for the Astros. That one's an Alan Ginterback. The other two are not, because that is a parallel of the relic. So, an out of 50 is Alan Ginterback. Words hard. Three more: Thomas, Bagwell, and Roland. Some wood chips for you. Framed mini. Rodriguez, Guerrero Jr., and Bichette. Sorry, got the light glare going on there. I should be looking up. None of those are numbered. They're just standard guys. And hiding back here that I forgot about, Davis. Sorry. Actually, Davis goes in that stack there too. And then we got the couple of rip cards. We got the Kamar Rocker. We don't know what's inside, but he'll let us know. And we've got the Seaver Piazza that now we know what's inside. Let's see. And then before we do our ink, oh yeah, we've got our snapbacks. Redemption out of the Mitchell Ness exclusive box. We've got our Sasaki X-Fractor Chrome card. The Refractor Chrome Fitchner, Snow, Reagan, and Long, which I don't remember hitting any. Oh, well, I guess it's right here. And Graziotti, he's a refractor. Any others? Anyone else want to speak up? Any of you? No? Alright. That's my refractor light I keep around. It actually just confuses me more. It makes it harder to tell, but I keep it around anyway. Cool. And then Filigrees, Musial, Young, Cruz, Naylor, Bishop non-baseball, Keen non-baseball, and the super sick Ty Cobb to 25, orange. And then the ink. Actually, before we do the ink, these little guys. I let them slip because they were behind the camera. Yelich, Molitor, and McRae on the little gold border minis. Job, Skeens, Freeman, Judge, Machado, Lee, and Alvarez on little N222s, which I think are just such a cool design. Neat little insert, in my opinion. And now, the autos, Aldigri for the Angels, McRae for the Giants, Harris for the Rangers, Burleson for the Cardinals, Estrada for the Giants, and numbered to 50, 52 of 99, apologies, Wade Boggs for the Red Sox. So there you have it. That is the remainder of break 157. Whew. If you were following the chat, I'm going to throw up just a fun little break. Let's just do a couple boxes to update. If we fill it in time, we can do it yet today. We could do it tomorrow. I don't care. I don't have plans. If Friday morning, I'm going to go do old man breakfast with a friend, go to a diner, but like that doesn't affect breaking. So, yeah. Look for that. It'll be cheap. I'm thinking random teams with allowance of some time for people to trade if they don't like what they get. So, yeah, watch for that. And yeah, thanks for buying in on this. I still have an entire case of Alan Ginter unopened to crack into. I also have the 2021 Topps Chrome Sapphire Edition. It is a guaranteed auto per box and parallels that are to 25 or less. Crazy product that I really want to rip open soon, so let's do that. And like I just said, I have update, so I have all kinds of product here. Oh, and I have another case of Topps UK that is now on the way. I have a shipping number for it, so let's keep ripping, shall we? Yeah.